flowing like the sea. That blowing. My love is like that bird that flying higher, higher than the clouds. I say again, my love is like the water flowing, like the breeze that blowing, like the sea that growing. My love is like a choir singing loud, loud and clear. Because when you tell them, people your son, come bring out your love and come, hey, hey, daughter and son, just bring out your love and come, hey, hey, daughter and son, just bring out your love and come, hey, hey, for the love generation. And bring out your love and come to the daughter and son, and bring out your love and come to the.
Michael Clark has got off to a
Just bring out your love and come, yeah.
Michael Clark, the young Australian tyro in his Ashes Test debut, is aiming to make his mark on the hallowed turf of Lords. It's his first visit here, and he went for just 11 in the first innings, trapped in front by Simon Jones and Plum LBW. On strike is Michael Clark.
That's found the gap in the field.
More runs. That's basically what's expected from the middle order. The players and the umpires make their way from the field. It's tea time here in the afternoon session of play. Do join us again in a few moments. I'm Mark Nicholas and Richie Benno will be with me. Right on the stroke of 4 o'clock. The bowlers are at the end of their mark, the batsmen are ready, and so are we for the final session of play.
It's straight to a fielder. Clark facing. Oh, what a catch.
The fielder did very well there. He made it look easy.
Yeah, you got
It's straight to a fielder. A direct hit would have got him. Martin waiting at the striker's end. There'll be runs here. That's got through, he's out.
He played all around that and it was a comprehensive end. Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
There's his half-century.
50 for Michael Clarke. The blonde bombshell from New South Wales is back as a Test match cricketer, and now if he can knuckle down 100, is there for the taking.
Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Oh, that must have been close. He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. He was pushing his luck a little there. Clarke waiting at the striker's end. Fielded by the man out long on. I think he was easily back in the crease there.
As the players make their way from the field for the tea break, play will resume again at 4 o'clock. See you then.
Ooh, that looked quite nasty. Flintoff continues. Giles is switching to round the wicket. Fielded by the man out long on. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. This partnership is really frustrating the bowlers. He's got it into the gap. The sweeper picks up. That's 2 more runs on the board. Fielded by the man out long on. He's got the green light. He's safe. Should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. He looked as if he was home to me. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. That's found the gap in the field. Fielded by the man out long on. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in.
There's plenty of time left, so I guess the message is don't take any risks.
Martin waiting at the striker's end. Steered expertly into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. Fielded by the man out long on. There's the signal, he's safe. Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? They've turned that into 2, that's good running. Just 1 run. Hit straight to a fielder. Giles continues.
Run.
Fielded by the man out long on. They've turned that into 2, that's good running. Giles is coming around the wicket. He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. I think he was easily back in the crease there. If he runs here, the fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Flicked off his legs. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Clark will be eyeing his century now. Fielded by the man out long on. There's the signal, he's safe. He looked as if he was home to me. This partnership is really frustrating the bowlers. Martin waiting at the striker's end. Pushed into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Pushed through the offside. There's just one there. Fielded by the man out long on. He's worked that into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Fielded by the man out long on. Clark moves into the 90s. Fielded by the man out long on. And the end of the over. This has been a vital partnership for Australia. Giles is switching to round the wicket. That's found the gap in the field. Fielded by the man out long on. Fielded by the man out long on. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that.
That was a great over, the best we've seen today. You know, if you give nothing away, you'll be amazed at the mistakes you can force.
Oh, big shout for that one. That's a century for Clark.
There is no better feeling than scoring 100 in a test match. What a magnificent innings that is. Michael Clarke, the young Australian tyro in his Ashes Test debut, is aiming to make his mark on the hallowed turf of Lords. It's his first visit here, and he went for just 11 in the first innings.